Hey everybody, it's Coach.
And Mrs. Coach.
Welcome to Coach Cast TV, and today we are doing a song from Brian May of Queen.
Oh.
It's called Resurrection.
Kind of appropriate for the holidays.
It could be.
Could be.
But it is the official video remastered.
Okay.
And it's been out about, this version has been on YouTube for about 9 years, and it's closing in on 1 million views.
Yes.
And this is one that's been requested a lot.
Okay.
And it was also requested recently from our Buy Me a Coffee page, which, if you're not familiar, it's buymeacoffee.com/Coach Cast TV. That was hard.
That was?
Yeah.
It took a lot of work for you, didn't it?
It did. But just like all these reactions, man, they're hard. But we're going to find out what Resurrection sounds like.
Okay.
Coming up next. All right, and Mrs. Coach said this opening shot kind of gives her a, what did you
Moon
say?
vibe.
A moon vibe. More like Mars.
Yeah, Mars
Yeah.
with the redness, but the sun is red.
Or just a like a B-movie sci-fi kind of vibe.
That's
is
yours.
what I'm getting. But we'll see. You know, first of all, the videography in this is definitely B-movie sci-fi. I'm just saying. And secondly, I will be shocked if this original video did not come out sometime in the 80s. This has 80s eating it up.
It's odd seeing him without the Queen, the rest of the Queen member, and somebody other than Roger playing the drums for him. But it's kind of a weird, fun kind of vibe. I mean, it really is. And it's just...
Oh, I have no issue with the song. I like this song. I will say this, though. It reminds me of every other 80s song I ever heard. If I'm being honest, there is nothing in this song that I have not already heard. Well, somewhere at some time. Because this is just... It's the soundtrack of the 80s.
Yep.
Is exactly what now watch, this will be like a 1990s or something, and I'll just be,
oh, the Coach is always right.
That's true. Right. I'm glad that Mrs. Coach has come around and realized that. Oh, it's on fire. I told you, B-movies. couldn't find a place to stop. I was just captivated. What? I don't even know what to say. It's just the 80s on steroids almost. Look, you say something insightful. I'm going to look up what year that this song came out. Go ahead. Don't leave us dead space.
What's insightful? It's just a quirky, funny music video.
The drums are darn good.
Yeah. His guitar playing is outstanding.
Well, 1992. So Brian evidently went to sleep in the 80s and woke up with this song in his head. I don't know. I have no idea how this is a 1990s song.
It reminds me of like the Flash Gordon movie.
Yes. It's every B movie you've ever watched in this video.
Oh, goodness.
The Medusa head thing going on.
It's Trip. It's a trip.
It's a trip back to the 80s that he made in 1992, evidently. I am shocked that this is not an 80s song.
It's a combination of the 70s, 80s, and then I don't know what. I
don't know if I even said it because I'm having a trip, but the drums sound really good.
Yeah, you said that.
Okay. Well, I wanted to be on the record. Beat those suckers. Yeah. By the way, before I forget to say what I want to say here, Brian's voice is always good, and it sounded really nice here. Mm-hmm. Really nice. And this is what 80s music, or 90s music, sorry, should have been. Maybe he wrote this resurrection to try to bring back the 80s sound in the 90s, because rock kind of went off into something that wasn't really great rock in the 90s, if I'm being honest.
It takes all kinds.
It does.
And that's okay.
But everybody knows 80s music was the best.
Of course, we were in the 80s.
Yeah. Hey, I like this, and thank you very much for the suggestion. And the reason I liked it is because, to me, this is just a recap of all the 80s.
It's a wild little ride.
Right.
It reminded me of Doctor Who, the old Doctor Who, where they would spin
all those effects. Yeah. You know, it is true that this was just an entire flashback. Yeah. Even the visuals. In one song. Right. Everything, all in one song, was all flashing back to the 80s. Which, that's great.
Embrace your childhood. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, this was good. Thank you very much. He sounded great. And was that Cozy Powell, I think, on the drums? And
his name was on the drums.
Yes, I think that was Cozy. So anyway, thank you again. I've said it about 85 times in this video, but I'll always thank you for something that sounds like the 80s, even if it didn't come from the 80s. I am shocked by that. Truly. Shocked, I tell you.
You were wrong.
No, I was not wrong. It was all the 80s sounds wrapped up and brought to us in 1992. Anybody that listens to that song, that's an 80s sound.
If
you know
from
that
the
is
80s,
true.
Yes, it was.
Anyway, throw a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed.
And ring that bell.
We'll see you guys soon on Coach Cast TV.